These car thefts are up about 7% from last year, and that's all across the country, according to the National Insurance Crime Bureau. Sydney Heiberger from our Charlotte station shows us how thieves are targeting some North Carolina dealerships.
Watch as thieves break into this car dealership in Lexington, using a crowbar to break into the key lockbox and driving away with 7 cars worth nearly $350,000. This happened February 19th. Fast forward 8 days later, Adams Auto on Independence Boulevard in Charlotte was hit. The thieves drove through the doors with a Maserati and 3 BMWs, a total value of about $300,000. 2 more thefts on March 9th and 13th. The former in Cornelius at Modern Nissan on Statesville Road. Video shows the suspects driving off with an Audi and a Dodge. And then on Monday, these bandits made out with 6 cars from Mountain Mitsubishi in Hickory, totaling nearly $500,000. Some experts believe these thieves steal these cars for their parts.
We keep an eye on catalytic converter theft quite a lot, and we know, the palladium, the rhodium, the platinum inside of those things is going for, from hundreds to thousands of dollars an ounce.
CMPD told us they're aware of all of these thefts and are currently searching for a possible connection. But vehicle thefts in general are on the rise. As of the end of 2022, vehicle thefts in the Queen City were up 20%. Sydney Heiberger.
Chris Wolf reporting. We are following breaking news in Boyle Heights right now, where a river rescue is underway.
Yeah, that water is just churning. KTLA's Gil Lavis overhead in Sky 5. Gil?
Sandra Pedro, a desperate situation here. LA City Fire trying to rescue this guy right in the center of your screen. This is in the LA River, right at Washington Boulevard, very close to Soto Street. You can see a lot of wind here. That's because LA City Fire helicopters overhead. They're going to try to do a hoist. In fact, here comes one of the personnel in that helicopter coming down to do that hoist, rescue that person desperately hanging onto the side of the wash there. It's a straight sheer wall. Again, the water moving quite swiftly through here, and luckily he's able to hold on for dear life there. As I come out to a wide shot, you'll see that rescuer coming down to do the hoist rescue. Very technical situation here for the helicopter there to bring this rescuer down right on top of him. Very difficult, but they're doing a great job. They're almost to him right now. They try to lower a vest for the person, but they were not able to get it to him. And now the rescuer here having a little bit difficult time. He's trying to direct the helicopter to get back closer to the guy on the side there, but he is just hunkered down there against that sheer wall and hanging on so that he doesn't get swept away.
Oh, what a precarious situation. We've got the helicopter getting tossed around by the wind. We have this rescuer getting tossed around by the heavy waves on that thin cable, just trying desperately to get close to the person who needs rescue. And you can see him giving those hand signals to someone up above, Gil.
And right now, finally,
yeah, definitely. Contact. He's doing just about there. He's just about there. They're just sliding that helicopter over, gently over. They have some issues. They have some power lines overhead to deal with, and you can see the wind just causing a problem there. But he's very close to the guy. He's almost there. He's going to put that sling around his bottom of his legs and then hoist him up really quick as soon as they get him secure there. Just about there. Let me come in for a tighter shot as you see the guy reaching out with one arm. And here we go. Let's see. He's got him. He's got him in his clutches. He's hanging onto that wire there, and he's going to try to get that hoist around him. Very difficult to do. Wow, look at that. Fortunately, the guy they're rescuing here is able to have the strength to hang on tight. And here he goes, up in the air. He's up, and he's letting go of that rope, whatever he was holding there. There we go. He's let that go, the cable, and now he's going to go up into the helicopter, safe and sound here. In just a second, you can see LA City firefighters there that were working to try to get him off the side of that wall. But again, LA River moving quite rapidly, a lot of water in there, and LA City Fire doing a great job here to rescue this guy off that side of that sheer wall in the river.
I am so impressed. Gil, you can see that man must have been in the river a while. So cold. Look how red his skin is. You could see his hands and a little bit of his back. So dangerous, and right into the helicopter.
Boy, quite a job by that LA City Fire crew there in the helicopter. Rescue 5 there pulling that man to safety. But yeah, quite a dramatic scene. LA City Fire got the call around 5 o'clock of someone in the riverbed here, and they certainly found him right away. But there he is, safe and sound in the helicopter, out of the water. and he'll be off to the hospital for evaluation.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible.
It really was. I mean, LA City Fire trains for this, but until you see it in action and everything that they're up against, the weather conditions, the wind, and that rushing water, and they just pulled him up so quickly. So good ending for that. Gil, thank you.
Joining us live from the Galleria area with that story. Taisha, just a frustrating situation for that woman.
Lisa, she tells me that the burglary happened at the top floor of that parking garage. It is a gated complex, and she says there is a security officer, which is why she is so confused that this would have happened here. Alyssa Osborne is standing in the parking spot on the top floor of Providence Uptown's garage, where she parked her car at 10:30 p.m. Friday night to visit a friend. The spot is in a well-lit area in eyeshot of security cameras. Remnants of broken glass hint to how Osborne found her car when she returned at 2:30 in the morning.
My friend approached my car and she's like, "Oh my God, your window's busted out in the back." And then she then noticed that all 4 of my tires had been taken.
These are my $9,000 cinder blocks. That's what was left under my daughter's car.
I was beside myself. I broke down crying. I had just purchased this car maybe a week ago. It still had paper plates. I haven't even made a first payment on the car.
Alyssa says she first called Houston police and then her parents. The Osbornes say after waiting hours without an officer showing up, they filed a report at a police station. Now they're waiting to see if police will follow up to view the surveillance camera.
I spoke to management and I said, how long does the camera footage last? They said 14 days.
If the cops don't come within that time frame, that it will basically be gone forever, and whoever committed the crime gets away scot-free.
Alyssa says in addition to having her 4 tires stolen, her window was damaged and the burglar even took her sunglasses.
I believe they broke into the car to get the wheel lock that I had on my tires, so I guess it would be easier for them to take it.
She says her insurance estimates the damage at $9,000.
You want the people to be caught, you know.
Houston police confirmed that their detective with the auto theft unit has not yet made it over to the complex to view and try to retrieve that video. I also spoke with leasing office staff today who tell me they will be working with HPD as well as their security company to try to view and try to save that video.
Families are staying elsewhere after this fire engulfed an entire apartment building in Northwest Houston.
Yeah, and tonight, the shocking motive. According to arson investigators, an 18-year-old said it during a temper tantrum because he was angry with family.
ABC 13's Jessica Willie is live downtown where that teen will be in court tonight. Jessica?
Yeah, that 18-year-old suspect is due to go in front of a hearing officer at any moment now. He was arrested just a few hours after that fire yesterday. Investigators say he used a cigarette lighter, and not only did that fire displace 16 families, but 2 firefighters were also injured trying to put it out.
That whole building's going to go.
Flames shot out of Building 9 at the Flint at 290 Apartments.
This was blazing.
And residents rushed to get people out safely.
That's what we were saying. Get out! Get out! Get out!
16 units were destroyed or damaged yesterday. Today, a look from above shows the devastation. And arson investigators say 1 teen is responsible.
There's 16 units, 16 other families that has been affected. People lost everything, not just a night of not being at home, but they lost their whole life.
Jose Espinoza Villanueva was arrested and charged with arson. According to court records, the 18-year-old set clothes on fire in his mother's closet because he was upset with his family. He and his mother tried to put the fire out, but it quickly spread.
The only thing I could think about is my sister, my nieces.
Richard Smith says the flames came dangerously close to his sister's apartment. Somebody could have died.
Yeah. If you look at that, it's thank God that no one did die.
2 firefighters were injured. Court records say 1 dehydrated and needing oxygen, the other also needing oxygen and dizzy after being hit when a ceiling collapsed. Today, the building was quiet. The affected families relocated to vacant apartments. Residents reacted to the motive.
That's bad.
And the allegation that an angry teen caused so much loss.
It's a sad situation.
Jessica Willie, ABC 13.